Hello, and welcome to Impera Project, a project built on a dream. Last time we talked about the worst feeling a human being can experience. That is frustration, and why it should be avoided at all cost. If you haven't seen the video, we hope you will find the time to take a closer look. We believe it's quite interesting. This time, we will talk about the greatest hypocrisy that ever existed in philosophy. And we know it might sound strange because philosophers are mostly regarded as well-behaved individuals, very skilled and very sincere. But there is one single thing that pretty much can ruin this whole vision of philosophy, as being the most trustworthy form of expression. One philosopher decided one day to let loose one of the most cliched phrases, and one that is so overused in trying to prove the existence of God that is almost disgusting. But before we start this video, we hope you will find the benevolence to press that subscribe button and leave a comment, so the YouTube algorithm might notice us. We will give you 5 seconds. Blaise Pascal was a French philosopher, mathematician and physicist that operated during the Age of Enlightenment, or the Age of Reason, a time period that has seen undone centuries of religious oppression over free speech, free thinking, and overall has reduced the power of the church as an institution, while also paving the way for the French Revolution. It was a period of waking up, letting go of the Dark Age, and finally, people started to see reason. A lot of mathematical discoveries happened during this time, but also a lot of studies regarding sociology, philosophy, and ethics have been born during this time of great advances. But while all the enlightened philosophers were pretty much sure there is no such thing as God, and everything in the universe is pure mathematics, there was one among them who thought otherwise: Blaise Pascal. While clearly a genius, inventing Pascal's triangle, Pascal's law, and maybe the most important contribution of his, Pascal's calculator, one of the first arithmetic machines that was able to execute multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction all by itself. A great advancement and the predecessor of the modern computer. A truly impressive work of art. But for us, Blaise Pascal lost his credibility when he stated what later remained in history as Pascal's wager. He was a Christian, and a pretty vocal one, not bringing war to the church like Voltaire, Descartes, or Diderot. But he was debating, philosophically speaking, the existence of God. So the wager sounds like this: if you don't believe in God, and God doesn't exist, you will not lose anything. But if God exists, and you don't believe in Him, you will lose everything. That is one of the few proofs of hypocrisy in philosophy. One of the few, but unfortunately one of the biggest. Maybe you don't see what is so wrong, but putting the whole existence of something as important for some people on the roll of the dice is pure stupidity. You are pretty much encouraging people to bet their whole existence on chance, and chance is not a reliable concept like fate or the universe or yourself, because you are a concept yourself. But what is stranger than that is that as a philosopher, Pascal should have never relied on this kind of behavior to prove his point. The whole thing is a big charade that we expect to hear from someone with a low level of education, not from one of the brightest minds of history. It's just childish. And again, something worse than the wager itself is that people of the church or very religious individuals are using this particular wager as a safe net. They believe this bet is an argument for their cause. It is obviously an error of logic, and anyone using this thing as an argument to prove they are right and God exists are not worth of listening to. Overall, the wager doesn't prove, neither is it denying the existence of divinity. It's just an assembly of words with no deeper meaning. Even other philosophers during that time mocked Pascal for his behavior that brings shame to the meaning of both religion and philosophy alike. Voltaire called Pascal indecent and childish, adding the following: "The interest I have to believe a thing is no proof that such a thing exists." It's clear as day that Pascal was in a desperate attempt to salvage the whole spiritual aspect of the society, trying to give a dogma, a general truth that cannot be attacked, but he managed the opposite, making something serious and a subject for great debate as the existence of divinity into a joke that is funny even now. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel if you want to see more such videos. And remember, philosophy is not without its own troubles, so study it carefully. Until next time, we wish you a beautiful day.